Hello, my conflict counselor friends. Attorney mediator Chris Capocia here to help you avoid disputes and navigate conflict in everyday living. As the mediator at the 47th District Court in Michigan, my job is to guide the litigants to a settlement of their case. So, early in the mediation process, as part of my strategy, I let loose with the C word. And I don't mean cancer. No, the C word as in compromise. Unfortunately, upon hearing the word compromise, parties to a dispute will often react as if I had, in fact, suggested that they try a little cancer to achieve a resolution. They are repulsed by the prospect of a compromise, as if it were a cancer. The truth is, when it comes to conflict resolution, compromise is not a bad word or something to be feared. In fact, it should be embraced. Before we get to why this is true, let's define compromise in the context of dispute resolution. Compromise is simply mutual sacrifice to achieve settlement. It is moving in the direction of the other party, if you will, by making concessions, with the goal of achieving a mutually agreeable outcome. Now, why is this a good thing? After all, isn't compromise really just giving in, settling for less than we truly deserve? It's a good thing because in a fair compromise, less is actually more. How so? Compromise allows both parties to claim a modest victory, the so-called win-win outcome. And it is an outcome that is certain, with no surprises, unlike the uncertainty of a judge's decision. Compromise ends the dispute and the expense of time, money, and stress attendant to protracted conflict and litigation. It often allows the parties to repair a relationship likely damaged by the dispute. And somewhat surprisingly, compromise feels good because it allows the parties to feel, rightly so, that they've done a good deed consistent with their transcendent values. I've witnessed quite often these palpable feelings in successful mediations when confrontation gives way to compromise. So, although compromise means settling for less, it also means gaining so much more, like an outcome certain, relationship repair, positive feelings, and savings in time, money, and stress. There you have it. Amidst the conflicts of daily life, the C word, compromise, is not a bad word or something to be feared. Rather, compromise is the way to peace and a new beginning. As always, thank you for joining me on the Conflict Counselor podcast. Next time, we're going to get practical and discuss some very common issues concerning trees on a neighboring property. You'll want to know what to do when the bough breaks. See you then.